Hi, my name is Madison and I'm the print consultant here at Digital Fabrics. So I'm usually your first point of contact, and my main role is to provide one-on-one advice suitable for your project and to ensure that your files are set up correctly so that you get exactly what you need. So in addition to our one-on-one service, we have a really easy to use online uploader on the website. So I'm going to walk you through how to use that step by step today. So to upload your file to the website, go here where it says upload files, and when you hover your mouse, you'll see this drop down menu and click fabric. So this is where you go when you want to order printed fabric. And you'll see on this page here, there's a step-by-step guide here for how you would go about ordering. So I'll walk you through those steps now. So if you go to step number 1, upload your file, click select, and go to the location on your computer where you have a JPEG file that you wish to print on fabric. So I'm going to pick this one, click open, and now that file has loaded into the uploader. So you can see that the file name is there. So it's always important just to check that the correct file name has been uploaded. And then at step number 2, you can see that it has automatically set the width of the file to 27.85 centimeters with a height of 19.4 centimeters. If you want to change that, you can do that. All you need to do is just manually type in the new measurement you would like. So, for example, if you wanted to have the width approximately double its current size, so doubling the scale, you would type in 60 centimeters, and now this has scaled up the design. So the width of the repeat is about 60 here, and the height is about 40 here. And the DPI has changed as well. So as you scale a file to be larger than its current size, the resolution, or the DPI, is going to reduce because you have a set amount of pixels in your file, and the larger that file becomes, the more space those pixels have to spread out in. So making sure you should always have the DPI between 150 to 300. That is a good resolution. If I were to make this bigger again, it's now 139 DPI, which is still okay. It can be less than 150, but it's ideal to be more than 150. If you continue to scale even larger, you'll get a warning if your file is too low resolution. So you'll see over here where it says DPI, 67 is very low. So that means that this image is most likely going to print a little blurry or pixelated. So you'll see when you hover your mouse over here that this warning message will come up, and it will let you know that your file is low quality and it may not print the best. So in that case, if you are getting that message, I would advise that you make your file size smaller so that the resolution is higher. So the next step, step number 3, is where you choose your repeat. So this particular file that I've uploaded is a seamless repeating tile, which means that when you zoom in to check the repeat, you can't see any fault lines where the design doesn't match up. All of the elements of the design flow into each other seamlessly. If you play around with the settings, you'll notice that if I now select half drop, you'll see these fault lines showing up because this particular design is designed to be a full drop seamless repeating tile, and half drop will sort of stagger it, and the repeating elements are no longer going to match up. Additionally, you can click center, which is going to print your artwork in the center of the width of the fabric. And it doesn't show it here, but it will actually we will center it in the length as well. So for example, if you had a file that was a little larger, this would be printed in the center of a meter of fabric. And then the other option we have is the mirror repeat, which is where the design gets reflected. So this is an easy way to make your file seamless if it isn't, because what it does is it will flip the design and mirror or reflect it across the width and also down the length of the fabric. So you'll see where it gets flipped, it will sort of create a little bit of a kaleidoscopic effect. And then sometimes as well, it's useful to see what your design looks like on various products. So if you click any of these images down here, it'll just give a little preview of how this design could look as a product. This is more of a visual tool to help you with your design, more so than knowing exactly how it's going to turn out on the fabric. The scale is a little bit inaccurate with these images. So it's more of a design tool than a tool that you would use for ordering. The most important thing is to make sure that you're happy with how this preview looks, because this is how your design will look on a linear meter of fabric. And then step number 5, you can choose your fabric. So we have a variety of different fabrics available in this drop down menu. So you can just scroll and find which one you want. And once you've made that decision, you just select it. And then you can manually type in how many meters you like, and the price will reflect that. And finally, make sure that you click on our terms of service and have a read through our terms and conditions, and click this box once you've had a read through that information to indicate that you understand our requirements and that you own the rights to your artwork. And once you've finished that, all you need to do now is add it to the cart if you've got other designs you want to include, or if this is the only design you'd like to order on fabric, you can click buy it now.